No mystery, I know you heard of me, cause the name ring bells like I lost the key. No mystery, I know you heard of me, cause the name ring bells like I lost the key. No mystery, I know you heard of me, cause the name ring bells like I lost the key. No mystery, I know you heard of me. No mystery, I know you heard of me. No mystery.
Hi friends, and welcome back to the channel. Thank you so much for joining us today. Happy Saturday evening to you. I hope you are well. I hope you're having a fantastic weekend so far, and I hope the weather is as beautiful by you as it has been here by me. Now, before we get started, I want to give a very special, heartfelt prayers, thoughts, and prayers out to everybody that's being affected by the weather. Out here by us, it hasn't been nearly as bad as it has been down further south, so we are thinking about each and every one of you. We're hoping that you all are safe. We're hoping that you have power and that there's no damage to your homes and that everyone is safe there. So in honor of that, we have a special word for this episode. Our drinking word is going to be the word help. Now, of course, I am on the wrong side of the screen. Able to point it out, but Mom, if you reach your hand up there and you can point it out to everybody for us, there you go. The word of the day is help. So that is our drinking word for today. If you guys are not familiar with that, welcome to the channel. Obviously, if you're not familiar with that word, then you haven't watched these episodes before. There we go. Cheryl, I don't know what happened to you. I'm not sure why you're off camera, but we're going to fix that here in just a second. I think it's on my end. I don't think it's on yours. There we go. That's a little bit better. There, that's better. So if you're new to the channel, please welcome to the channel. Thank you so much for joining us. This is our After Dark edition, so things are a little bit different than our normal live streams in that there is a drinking game.
Correctly, though.
There's a drinking game, and there is a special fun word that we see. I'm going to do this. I'm going to make you guys crazy here. Watch this. I'm going to move this one over there and that one over there. And now I can point.
So now we get one.
So now it makes a little bit more sense when I'm pointing up at the ceiling. So anyway, so we do have a little bit of a drinking game. So anytime anyone says the word help, we all have to take a sip of our preferred beverage. Now, of course, here on this channel, we encourage everyone to drink water to stay hydrated. However, if you choose another type of fermented beverage that is complete, or distilled beverage, that is completely up to you. As a matter of fact, I prefer my tequila sunrises.
Thank you for helping everyone.
Yes, thank you. I wanted to let everybody know that if you are interested in trying to help financially with any of these disasters, please consider donating to the American Red Cross. That is a safe, notorious place to give your money to give your donations to. They are always accepting of those. Anywhere else that you may, or any other charities that you're considering giving money to, please make sure you do your due diligence and you look into those charities first. The last thing you want to do is be giving money to someone who is not actually supporting the charity that you're thinking of. So please make sure you remember that. As you can see, my co-host Lucas is missing. You may have seen him in chat. He will be here shortly. He was actually working on he was doing a charity event today, so it ran a little bit longer than he expected. So he'll be here a little bit later. In the meantime, though, we are going to be getting started with our clue 8 of our Cottoncuts Tree of Life Puzzle Mystery Quilt. I cannot believe that we are on clue 8 already. That means there's only 2 left. Well, technically, this one and one more before our final reveal. It looks like our final reveal will be in November, so that's pretty exciting. Probably just before Thanksgiving is probably the way the timeline is going to go for that. So it'll be really exciting to see that. Of course, if you've watched this channel before, you've watched this particular type of episode before, then you know I have some very special guests over here on my whatever side this is. I don't know my left from my right anymore. They're over here. Behind the sewing machine, covering her face, is my mom, Mama Joyce. Why are you covering your face, you goofy girl? She's being so silly today. She's being silly today.
My head and no to do.
There you go. And next to her is her bestie, her BFF, Sherlock Cheryl. So thank you so much for joining me today. We love having you here. They are sewers, they are crafters, but they are not quilters. And that is why we have put Cotton Cuts to the test a little bit to see if, even if you're not a quilter, can you still work with Cotton Cuts? And the answer to that question is a resounding yes. They have had a great time so far, and they're still having a great time. They get really excited every time the next clue comes through. And they're always asking me, when's our next live so we can put these pieces together? So it's really, really exciting to see. So Joyce, show off pebbles. Lucas, we're getting there.
Enter the on-screen code.
8834. I don't know. We got some kind of technical difficulties right now.
Oh, fun. I mean, it wouldn't be this channel if there weren't technical difficulties, so I completely understand that. And I do believe that everybody can hear you.
iPhone or iPad.
Yes.
So if you can't hear them, please let me know in chat that you can't hear them. But from what I can tell, the audio appears to be working, at least from my end. So I know I kind of dropped the ball a little bit this week. I was really busy at my corporate job, and I kind of dropped the ball, and I forgot to schedule this live stream ahead of time and put in the thumbnail for it. So unfortunately, a lot of our regulars probably don't even know we're on right now, and for that I apologize. That was my bad, my fault. I promise I'll try to be better next time. But that's okay. They can always catch the replay later, so it's all right. And unfortunately, that also means I don't have any moderators in chat except for Lucas for right now until he gets there. He says, I will be there at some point. Well, that's good, Lucas. That's good. But we appreciate you at least hanging out and chat with us. Thanks so much for that. Let me go ahead, hop into chat, say hello to everybody else that is in there, and then we're going to get started with Clue 8. Clue 8 is 4 pieces. It's one section, 4 pieces, and we're going to be using 4 of our colors from our colorway, so it's going to be a lot of fun. So very special shout out to the first person that showed up in chat, even at this late notice. Brat46, thank you so much. She says she's working today, but she's going to try and catch the replay later. But thanks so much for that. She did say to stay safe and don't get your COVID and your flu shot at the same time. She said save yourself the misery. Yeah, good advice. Good advice. But thanks so much for popping in there and saying hello to us, Brat46. We appreciate that. Nancy says hello. Hi, Nancy. Thanks so much for joining us today. Linda Denton is here as well. Thank you so much, Linda, for joining us also. We appreciate you being here. Mom, hi, Mom. I see you in chat there. Hi, how are you? Thanks so much for being here. Patty, hello. How are you? Thanks so much for joining us this evening. I know it's going to be kind of a quiet evening. There's a lot of people out doing things. A lot of people are affected by the weather. So unfortunately, it's probably going to be a quiet night, and that's all right. We're okay with quiet. After the last live stream we had all kinds of trouble. Marie, hello. Thanks so much for joining us. It's so great to see you again. Welcome back. I know you've been on a lot of adventures. Can't wait to hear more about those. Oh, Tony, that's funny. Oh, there's Terry. Hi, Terry. Welcome to the channel. Thanks so much for joining us. Lucas, it's in Lucas's name, but it says Lucas is currently driving, but I'm messaging for him. This is Tony. Well, thank you, Tony, for watching and joining in. We appreciate you taking one for the team and hanging out with us until Lucas is able to get here. But yeah, him and Tony were involved with a charity event today. They had a lot of fun. We actually ran into them twice today because they did a parade. And as we were running, Mr. Wizard and I were doing our errands, we actually ran into that parade twice in the neighborhood. So we got to wave at them twice, so that was kind of fun. So they were involved in that most of the day. So they're on their way back. They'll be here soon. Mom, were you able to get your technical difficulties figured out?
I think so.
Awesome. All right. Well, Terry, thank you again for joining us. I'm sorry, I didn't hear you.
I said I'm getting good at this tech stuff.
You're getting good. You know what it is, Mom? You just need to join me for more live streams, and then you will be even better about it.
I did very good today because I was on the Sunday live stream, I don't know, a week or so ago.
Yes, you were.
So today when I went to sign in, I was like, oh, no, I did it wrong. I got to go back here and do this and do this. So I remembered that much.
That's awesome. I'm glad that you remember that. Lucas actually it's Tony. Tony is typing for Lucas, and she says, Joyce, show off pebbles.
Okay. I got to go get her.
Is she sleeping?
No, she's in the other room with her.
I don't think that dog sleeps.
I don't think that
Well
does.
done.
So for those of you who didn't join us a couple of weeks ago when Mom joined us on a Sunday morning live stream, she let everybody know that she has a new family member. Recently, she had lost a couple of family members, but she has a new one that has joined her family, and her name is Pebbles. Pebbles is, Mom will have to confirm with me, but I think she's 13 weeks old. Hi, Katie. Welcome.
That sounds about right. She went to go get her.
So Mom's gonna to introduce her to the community and to the channel real quick. She's adorable, absolutely adorable. She's so cute, so cute. While she's doing that, I'm gonna flip the camera. There we go. I think I might have fixed the lighting issue, although it does look a little weird still. So hopefully we can get that figured out here. There she is! There's Pebbles! Hi, baby!
When you look at the camera.
Oh,
can-
she is a cutie pie. She is so tiny.
See, it's very tiny.
She's very tiny and she's very cute. How old is she again, Mom? 13 weeks?
14.
14. I was close.
It'll be 15 weeks on Monday, so.
Oh, she is such a cutie pie.
She weighs about 5 pounds.
Oh, a whole whopping 5 pounds.
Yeah. She is literally all fur. Tony gets the biggest kick out of her collar.
It's like a ring.
This is her collar.
We can't see it. Oh, because it's super thin and tiny?
Yes, this is her. Can you see it now? I mean, I don't know what
It's really
Here,
thin, really little. Yeah, you gotta get up close for that. The other way. There you go. That way. Wow, look how thin and tiny that is. Super little.
I mean, like,
Mom, Terry wants to know what breed is. Is she a Shih Tzu?
She is a Shih Tzu Bichon mix.
So isn't that, though they refer to that as a teddy bear?
That's one of the teddy bear breeds, yes.
Yeah. She is adorable. It's always fun having a new little baby in the house.
Yes, it is. Of course, there's other things that come with it that
Right. That we don't want to talk about those. Those aren't the fun parts.
the cute parts are the best.
The cuddles and the kisses are the fun parts. Oh,
Yeah.
look at the kisses.
Yeah, go kiss his mommy. Kiss
Oh,
his
ladies and gentlemen, a puppy has taken over the channel.
See what you did, Tony?
we're really
Oh,
delayed.
my goodness. Terry says, I raised a Shih Tzu litter. They were so cute when they were small. She says, I see Bichon in her face. Yes, I do too.
That's
Yeah,
Good
agreed.
way to go get her.
Oh, yeah. Dee,
Yeah.
there's a huge delay because when I'm looking at camera right now, I'm gone.
Huh. All right. Well, let me check over. Let me switch over and see what I can find out there.
I'm just now coming back with Pebbles.
Oh, yeah, I do see a bitrate issue here. So, well, hopefully things go okay. I think I need to start looking into upgrading some of my electronic equipment. Looks like we've got a little bit of a connection issue. My guess is probably that's weather related. So hang in there with us, everybody. Oh, Marie says everything's good there. Well, that's good, Marie. I'm glad that you have a good connection. We'll keep an eye on it. But thanks for letting me know, Mom. We'll
What?
Terry says maybe she can hit the live or refresh her page. Yeah, Terry, she was having some connection issues on her TV, so it's a distinct possibility that that's the issue.
Oh, I didn't think about that.
I don't know.
All right, Mom. Well, you better put Pebbles away, or we're not going to get anything done today. And we've got a lot to get done, and the three of us are getting up really early tomorrow morning for apple picking, so we need to get our butts in gear. Bye, Pebbles.
Yeah, bye-bye.
She's so cute. Speaking of tomorrow, for those of you who don't already know, there is no live stream tomorrow morning, and that is because we will be out on an apple orchard. I might try to do something on Instagram. Who knows? We'll see. Maybe she's just behind on YouTube. She could be, yeah. She could be behind the eye on YouTube. Yeah, that's possible too. Yes, we are going apple picking. We do this every year. The whole family gets together. We all meet at the orchard. We have a great time. We pick a bunch of apples, and then I come home and I make a bunch of applesauce over the next couple of weeks. And so Mr. Wizard has been jonesing for some applesauce. He is ready. He has been telling me he is ready for some applesauce. So we're really excited about that. So there's no live stream tomorrow morning. So we will be thinking about you all. Probably not, but we'll try.
It's a zero dark.
Yes. Well, as I like to call it, zero dark stupid, because we have to be up super early. So I call that zero dark stupid, because I think it's just stupid that we have to be up that early.
Down the road.
And she picked the time. Did you notice that?
I know
picked
she
the
did.
time.
I know. I picked the time. But I also have 2 college kids that need to get back to college. So, you got to think of that, too.
Oh, look, there's my baby.
Are we going to bob for apples? No, Nancy, no. No, we don't do anything silly like that. We actually go to a traditional orchard, so they really don't do a lot of the crazy commercial things that other places normally do, like the hay rides and things like that. It's a very traditional, family-owned orchard. It doesn't have a lot of commercial, and that's kind of one of the reasons why we like it, is because, you go in, you pick your apples, you have a picnic lunch, and you come home. We don't really have any little, well, I guess my sister does have little kids, but we don't really have a lot of little kids in our family to really warrant that kind of a trip anymore, and until grandbabies come along. But there's no hurry on that. Plenty of time for that.
No, I'm good. No rushing. No rushing.
Yeah, absolutely.
Our limited time here. I'm rushing.
No, there's no rushing. There's no rushing. No.
This apple orchard, I used to go to when I was a kid. And then we started going there, and then they abruptly announced they were closing. And last year, so they were closed for, I believe, 2 to 3 years.
I think it was 3.
And then it popped up on Facebook that they had reopened. Same family. So we got our act together and got up there. It's the same fun. It's just purely being out in the apple orchard. Like Dee said, there's no commercial stuff. There's no hay rides. There's no petting zoo, carnival rides.
Uh-oh. There we go. Are you guys still there?
We're out here.
All right, your Zoom call kind of froze up on me there for a second. So hopefully we don't have too many issues today. But let's go ahead and get started then, so that we don't get too far in. Lucas is on his way. He'll be here soon. But in the meantime, it looks like I am on my own for a little while. But that is okay. As you guys can see here by the Zoom camera, I thought I had fixed the coloring. I guess it's not too bad. It's not too terrible. We are working with 4 different colors from our colorway. For those of you who have been following along, I have the Tranquil colorway, which is mostly greens and grays. We're getting gas at Sam's. Okay, thanks, Tony. She's letting me know where they're at. She's so funny. And then Mom has the Moonlit colorway, which is grays and silvers. It's absolutely beautiful. It matches Cheryl's new living room set, which is why Mom picked it. And so we're excited to see what that looks like. So we're on clue 8. We'll have one more clue, which is clue 9, and then clue 10 will be our final reveal, which is actually going to be the one that's going to be the big one. That's going to show us how to put everything together. So that live stream will be a longer than normal live stream. We'll probably start an extra hour early because it takes a while to put those things together. It does take a little bit extra to put those things together. We also got dinner.
We also get what?
We get dinner?
No, yeah, but that's what I was thinking. But no, I read it again. Tony is giving me the play-by-play of where they're at. She said they picked up dinner on the way. So Lucas won't be the Iron Man for a little bit longer so he can eat. She's so funny. All right.
It says here Lucas won't be a man for a little.
It says Iron Man.
On ours it says man.
Oh.
There it is. There's something covering that. Sorry, Lucas.
Nancy says she's being a mom, making sure he has something to eat. That's funny.
What's this?
All right, so we are going to be starting with fabric A and fabric D, and we're going to be putting some half square triangles together to make 8 squares. So I'm going to go ahead and grab my fabrics A and fabric D.
Is this a flying geese?
No, this is not a flying geese. The flying geese is step 6, Mom.
No. This is not a flying geese?
No, not yet. Not yet. We're going to be putting A and D together, so I'm going to go ahead and grab those. We need to make 8 of these, so I'm going to just double check and make sure there's only 8 here. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6,
I don't know.
7, 8. Yep, only 8.
You can change them.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right. So let's go ahead and get these sewn up together. I'm just going to chain piece them. So I'm going to just do one right after the other. 1/4 inch seam. Tell me, what is everyone else up to this fun weekend? Hopefully you're not cleaning up anything weather related and you're able to enjoy the weekend. I have had an incredibly busy week at my corporate job. I'm training a new employee, which they're doing fantastic. It just, it always takes time to train a new employee. So unfortunately, by the time I come home, because I've been working extra hours to try and keep up on things, when I come home, I'm just exhausted. And so I have not had the opportunity to put out any other videos for our Floral States of America project. But I'm hoping to be able to pick up that again this week. That is my goal, is to at least get you guys one video out this week. We'll see how that goes. But what is everybody else working on? Mom, you said you finished something today. What did you finish?
Well, I finished 4 chairs. I had 6 to go, but I finished 4 chairs today.
You finished 4 of your dining room chairs. So Mom is reupholstering her her entire dining room set. She's redoing. She's painting it. She's reupholstering all of her chairs. She's doing a fantastic job with it. And so she has finished 4 chairs so far.
Yeah, I started with the chairs, so I haven't started the table yet, but that'll be next year.
You guys got nothing to sit at for the holidays. You're going to be, bring your own chair for Thanksgiving.
Like Steve said, he just wanted them off the table from, because they've been sitting on the table upside down with no cushions. He goes, are those going to be ready for Thanksgiving?
No,
It's gonna be a bring your own chair for Thanksgiving. That's funny.
That's right.
All right, I'm having some
Jamming
jamming issues.
I've been kind of lazy with them a little bit, with Molly being sick and the new puppy, and it just Molly being sick was the hardest, I think, for me, and I just didn't get a chance to work on him much.
Nancy says, bring Mom something to eat. Oh, that's so sweet of you, Nancy. Thank you. A little late, they said. Too bad. That's all right.
What did we stop for?
What did?
I was just reading the chat, and guess who Nancy was telling Lucas and Tony to bring me something to eat. I thought that was kind of them.
Oh, that was nice.
Oh my gosh, Terry, that's awful to hear. She says, if anyone watches Inspired Quilting by Lee Louise, she posted that her house was destroyed in Georgia. Asked if we could keep watching her videos to keep her channel going. Oh my gosh, Terry, if you could grab a link for her channel and throw it in chat, please do that. Yes, absolutely. Let's do what we can. Terry says she's working on embroidery right now.
You got more to put together while you iron all that shit?
Yeah,
Oh, what the hell?
because they got to be ironed so we can.
That's just awful. Oh gosh, I feel so bad for anyone that's been affected by these storms.
There's 1%. What? He lives in Florida. I would not feel sorry for him.
Cheryl, is your brother okay? I think, doesn't he? No, he's in Arizona. Never mind. I'm sorry.
In Arizona.
No, but you have a cousin in Florida, Dee.
I do. He's in Orlando. We have a stepdaughter in Orlando as well. She's doing well. She said, other than a little bit of rain and some wind, she didn't really see any impact, and she's in Orlando.
Frozen again.
Yeah, but I think that's just going to be a thing today.
What, the freezing?
Yeah.
Okay. Have you heard from
Our stepdaughter, yes, she's doing well. Mr. Wizard talked to her yesterday.
Impacted by the hurricane?
No, I was just saying that she said other than a little bit of rain and wind, they didn't really see anything too crazy. So
That's good.
yeah.
You haven't heard from your cousin?
No, I have not seen or heard anything from him at all.
I know he was having trouble finding homeowners insurance, or I shouldn't say that. He was looking for new homeowners insurance.
It's gonna be hard now.
Well, this was a couple of months ago.
This
but
was
he
a few months back, yeah.
Yeah, but I think in general, to get homeowners insurance in Florida is almost impossible nowadays.
It
Yes.
was quite a few years ago when my parents still lived down there. They were impacted by 2 hurricanes.
Oh my God,
Yeah.
Marie. Sorry, Cheryl, I didn't mean to interrupt you. I was just reading chat. Marie said that content creator we were just talking about, that a tree split her house in half. Oof.
God, that's terrible. It is awful.
That is awful.
So I apologize. I didn't mean to cut you off, Cheryl. What were you talking about?
Well,
just
no,
a second
years ago when my parents were down there, their complex was impacted from a couple hurricanes, and it was really hard for them to maintain insurance because they kept raising the insurance rates because insurance companies were backing out of the state of Florida after that.
Right.
So it's tough. It is very tough.
Thank you very much, Terry, for throwing up Leah. Her name is Leah. It's her channel's information. Thanks for that, Terry. If you guys are not already a follower, please consider following her channel and go ahead and pin it so that you can watch a couple of her videos later in the day. We want to try and support them as much as we can. Make sure you leave a comment on her videos. Let her know that that Dani sent you. Dani and Terry sent you. All right, so I'm ironing up because I don't have my Iron Man. He's still not here yet. I'm thinking he's gonna arrive here in a minute. I'm ironing these up. We are pressing these towards the A fabric. For those of you who are sewing along with us, I know it's a little late. We got these clues at the beginning of the month. So we're a little late on the draw, but Cheryl had some house guests and there was some other scheduling conflicts that occurred, so that's why we had to push it back to the end of the month. But that's okay.
I had a wedding.
Yes. Mom had a wedding she needed to go to. All right, so those are all put together, and now we're going to take 4 of these pieces and we're going to attach a square D to these. So I'm going to go ahead and pull 4 of these off for right now. Leave the other ones there. Only 4 for now. 1, 2, 3, 4.
I got going a little
We want to make sure that our A fabric is oriented correctly. We want to make sure that that A is on the upper right side and the D is in the bottom left. Tony and Lucas must be here, so I apologize for the dogs that you can hear in the background. It's my welcoming crew.
What am I doing? I don't know. I thought I sold this 4th one. I guess not.
Make sure you sew it on the right.
Which am I doing?
All right. Go ahead and get these through.
Where it was. Did I do them all wrong?
Uh-oh. It sounds like Mom has to pull the divorce lawyer out. It sounds to me like Mom needs a little bit of help.
She needs a little bit of help.
Time to drink, I heard.
Hi, Arlie. Welcome back to the channel. It's so great to see you again. Thanks so much for joining us. Marie says, drink, drink, drink. Yep, that's right, Marie.
Hi, Mom.
It sounds like my sewing crew has arrived.
Mom, I gotta show you something.
On or off camera.
Mom, it's fine. Wrigley peed in my room.
Thanks for that. Wait, the entire country needed to know that.
Good thing you just had your floors replaced.
Tony and Lucas are here, in case you hadn't noticed.
Wait, Lenny.
So Tony has announced that she needs to show me something, and then she also announced that the smaller of our dogs peed in her bedroom.
There's a present for Lucas.
There is a present for Lucas. I put it on the counter. He should have seen it when he walked right in the door.
He did. He just put it up.
And I also gave him a headset so that he can hear us while he's eating.
Okay, babe, are you ready?
All right,
No,
we
I'm
are
working the
ironing these towards that A&D fabric. Did you have to pull everything out, Mom? Did you do it all wrong?
Just one.
Just one. Oh, that's good.
She just started sewing willy-nilly.
Well, I mean, you know, you gotta go rogue every once in a while.
I did not willy the nilly.
Terry says, no, I would like a drink. Terry, we can wait for you. You want us to just hang out and wait for a minute while you go grab one?
Oh, where I put the clip.
I did.
No, man.
Of course, it's always my fault.
Hi. Oh,
Hello.
see, you got the same shirt as I did. Take your sticker off.
Where's the sticker?
Look at me. It's right here. The other side. There it goes.
It's a different color.
That's you.
Different color, same print, though, but that's
Bless you,
really
Mom.
nice. Oh, for God's sake. Come
She
show. Come
I
show.
told you she was
Come
gonna
show
make me
everyone. Come show everyone. My daughter is obsessed
Oh.
with Pokemon, so keep coming. Keep coming.
I'm not
And-
obsessed.
And
Only
she
this
got.
one.
And
Only
she
this
got.
one.
What is it?
It's a Squirtle.
It's a Squirtle.
Only this one I'm obsessed with.
Yes, you were obsessed with the Squirtle.
It's a big one.
What's
Is
this
it-
word?
That's a big one. Yeah.
I have a tiny one too.
You have lots of them.
So I'm gonna,
Go eat real quick.
unless you want me to eat in here.
No, go eat real quick. What
Okay.
is that?
We went to Everdean's.
Oh, it's this one that's broken.
Oh.
I knew I had
gotcha.
sewed for.
Well, go enjoy and then come back.
Okay,
Make it quick.
I will try. Where are we eating?
Yes, Linda, Lucas is still going to be giving away the 5,000 thimbles for the Wednesday stream that you guys were a part of. He failed in his duties, and he did not give them in time. Keep coming.
I apologize. I messed up deeply. I told her like it was probably
4 times, I think.
Yeah.
He's like, darn it, I forgot the thimbles.
You
And I'm
even
like,
texted me last night, and I was like, late at night, I was like, we're getting ready for the stuff today, and I was like,
so he will get to it, yes. So if you
We're
were
trying to do
part of the Wednesday stream where he was putting together his clue, you will receive an extra 5,000 thimbles before the end of next weekend for participation because I had accidentally muted Streamlabs so nobody could play their games. Terry wants to know what the hell a Squirtle is. Terry, I'm with you. It's some type of Pokemon thing. It's like a turtle of some kind. I don't really know. Lucas and Tony can probably explain it better when they come back.
So where did she get this from? Is this a gift from her honey?
Oh, probably not. I'm sure she bought it.
Are you freaking kidding me?
Yeah, I'm not surprised. All right, so Mom, are you caught back up, or do we need to wait for you?
Oh, no.
All right, we'll wait for you.
We got a lot of system failure today.
Well, while you're waiting for that, I'm going to
Can we
offer you some
Call
help.
again.
She'd be going all over the place here.
I only have water
It's
and coffee in the
Cheryl's
house. What
fault.
was I thinking?
It's all my fault.
Of course, it's Cheryl's fault.
I'm used to it. Because, you know, like, in my home, the 2 people that I know of that live in the house with me, it's never their fault. And I need to meet what, because that's all they keep telling me is, was it me?
I did 4 now.
No, you didn't. You've done 2. This is 3.
Apparently, Mom is having trouble counting. I think she hit the bottle a little early. That's what my thought process is going to. But, I mean, we'll have to wait and see.
No, my thread broke. My thread broke, and I thought I
Uh-huh.
sewed before, but there was no thread.
That likely excuse.
So, was Tony just there? Again,
She
with
was.
Squirtle?
They tunneled back off to go eat their dinner real quick. They'll be back here in just a few minutes, and then we can ask them some more questions.
Like, what does one do with this big turquoise plastic thing?
I thought it was a.
Well, I don't want to give it away, so I'll wait till they come back. But I'm decorating, I'm guessing.
Okay. Hey, I'm all for
I
it.
thought maybe it was like a piggy bank, like for spare change, but I don't think it is.
I'm all for random.
I would have went with a chair.
Sparkles ringing.
The hell is ringing over there?
My text message.
All right.
And it was her doorbell.
It was her doorbell. Are we ready yet?
It's for Patty.
Oh, she's ironing now. I'm sorry, I'm late.
No, that's all right. It's no problem.
4 pieces of section of number 2 is done.
All right, now we are officially on to number 3. And it looks like for number 3, we're going to take 4 square D's and 4 square A's, and we're going to sew those up together.
Is that number 3?
That is number 3, yes.
So we need a
Are the
D at the
Ds?
top.
So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 4 A's. Hi, Susan. Welcome. She said she'd stay and watch, but she's at a family gathering. Susan, we completely understand. We appreciate you stopping in and saying hello. Don't forget, you can check the replay later. We appreciate that, and we hope you have a great time with your family.
Excuse me.
D and A. Bless you.
Thank you.
We're making 4 of these, so I'm going to go ahead and chain piece these up right along. One.
So, has anybody seen that Hallmark has set up a town in Missouri around the holidays?
No, that is cool. Is it like something you can go visit? I haven't heard this. What is this about?
Yes, there's a Hallmark movie town.
That is so cool.
I believe
That's all I'm doing?
4.
I'm doing 4?
Yes, 4.
I haven't researched that yet. I was focusing on
Wizard of Oz.
looking at Wizard of Oz, and then I was looking at Graceland.
Cheryl
Yeah,
is our vacation guru. She is our bargain hunter. She is our planner. She does a fantastic job, and so we've just kind of given her that job because she does a great job at it. But she plans all of our vacations because she finds the bargains. Like, I do not have that kind of time or patience. But she does. So we're grateful, and we're grateful to her for it because she's found some awesome deals.
And we just follow her.
We just
We
throw her
send
the ideas, and she runs
Send
with
her
them.
ideas all the time, and then she does the research and comes back and says, "Yeah, no, that's too expensive. We're not going there."
Well,
Or it's not enough time of a trip, or whatever. But yeah, she does a fantastic job with that. Our Elvis trips are usually planned by her. Our road trips are usually planned by she does all the work. We cannot take any of the credit.
I
would
love
we?
doing it. I love doing it. Has anybody been to Wizard of Oz, Land of Oz in North Carolina? Just curious.
I wonder if it's even there right now with all this weather.
Yeah, I saw a house fall off go floating down the roads in North Carolina
Okay,
today.
well, this is up in the Appalachians, so I can't imagine you wanting to go.
Oh, it's in the mountains?
Yes, ma'am.
I didn't know that.
I said it was in the Appalachians.
Yeah, well,
Appalachians. You go over a bridge, you hold your breath and start squealing. So I can't imagine a mountain.
Oh no, South Dakota. She had tapped out in South Dakota.
oh my God, I was just,
And we were in the Badlands, and the Badlands is nothing.
no, it's not, but
It-
oh, I just panic attack. the
She
city.
tapped out. Yeah, when we got on that, what was it? Suicide Highway, or what the hell's the name of that?
Well, Needles.
Needles.
Needles Highway. Yes, thank you. Needles Highway. She tapped out. She was like, "Nope, I can't do this. I can't look out the window anymore."
I was driving Needles Highway, if I remember correctly, and Tony was screaming at the other drivers.
Yes,
To move over.
yes, she
Yeah.
was.
Yes, we learned about Tony's temper problems.
And Danny was driving when we went through the Badlands, and you didn't get far, and your mother had to drive because it was too freaky for her.
Yeah, I had to focus on driving. I couldn't have time to look around.
And you said
Did you guys get those already?
I was 6.
The Badlands was nothing.
Went to the Grand Canyon before my parents divorced.
Cheryl, are you all set with
I'd have been 5.
step number 3?
Three's done.
All right. We are on to step number 4, where we're going to grab those 4 pieces that we had from step 1. These were those half square triangles, and we're going to attach them to the D's again, but this time we're going to do them a little different than before. Before we did them with the A fabric in the upper right corner, now we're going to do the A fabric in the upper left corner, like this. So they're the opposites of what they were before. And we're going to do 4 of those as well.
Different.
I know.
That's one that screws me up.
I know.
All right. But yes, if you did watch our Wednesday stream where we got spammed by a troll, Terry was on her game. She was whacking trolls left and right. She was doing a fantastic job. Thank you again, Terry, for doing that. She did a fantastic job. So Luke, and then I accidentally decided to mute Streamlabs, so nobody could play their games. So Lucas is gonna get you guys your 5,000, your extra 5,000 thimbles, before the end of next weekend.
I'm so sorry I missed that.
Renita,
Yes.
Lucas was telling me about this poor troll, and
You know what?
And
I
how
gotta give the person credit. I don't know if it was a male or female, nor does it matter. But you know what? I gotta give them a little bit of credit because they went through a lot of trouble to pay me a compliment. They really did. They had an exorbitant amount of patience to pay me a compliment. They really did. So I gotta give them a little bit of credit. But you know, we just don't like things like that on the
what
channel.
was the compliment? All I heard was they wanted you to take your shirt off.
Well, whenever they would start the conversation, they would say, "Hello, beautiful." So that was the compliment.
Aw.
Yes, Terry, she was. Yes, Terry, you were. You playing whack-a-mole with the troll. Yep, yes, you were. We call that whack-a-troll. Yep.
So what I don't understand is why do people do that?
You know, it's really. I honestly, I think they just do it to cause havoc because it's not like they can really do a whole
What I
lot.
think about is the plot.
You know, they do it for they do it for the thrill of it, is what I'm thinking.
Keyboard warriors that don't have a life.
Yep. Yep. But she was on her game. She did a fantastic job. We appreciate that. And Lucas was excited because he finally got to witness it.
Witness what?
A troll.
Yeah. Yeah, he hasn't the last couple times that we had trolls, he hasn't been able to see them. So he actually got to witness it this time.
So this was not the first time?
Oh no, this is the third time. This is the first time I was spammed by one. But this is not the first time that we've had trolls come in.
Well, you might want to change the welcome mat on your front door.
Yeah. Well, I did change, I don't know if you guys noticed, but I did change the subscriber time limit. I did have it as a 5-minute time limit, and now it is set at a 20-minute time limit. And I'd like to try and keep it there because I really want to encourage our new subscribers that come in to be able to participate in chat. So I really don't want to have to limit them, but at the same time, I do have to manage the trolls. So we're going to try the 20-minute thing. We'll see how that goes. If they're still doing it, we'll have to bump it up to an hour, and we'll just keep going. And hopefully the new subscribers will understand why we do that. Oh, Linda said drink. We must have said help. Thank you, Linda. Alrighty. So that is step number 4. Now, step number 5, we're going to be taking these last 3 steps and we're going to be putting them together. We're going to be making this horseshoe thing here. Not really exactly sure what you would refer to it as normally, but this is... Oh, hi, baby. I have a 4-legged friend that has joined me. Hi. Hi, how are you? This is Ivy. Oh, and Wrigley's here, too. Hi, Wriggles. Don't you pee in my room. Go do that in Tony's room. Wrigley is my little one. You can see her. She's really tiny. She's down here. Hi. Are you here to get the
I was going to pick her up.
Oh,
But
well, good luck. She keeps going further under. Wave hello.
Hi,
Wrigley,
Tom.
come here.
Hi, Tony.
She just sits. There we go. There's the little one. There's Wormy. Hi, Wormy.
And a little squirt.
Yeah, she's our Squirtle.
Aren't you glad that you don't have
That's what she
carpet
can do for
anymore, Tony?
Halloween. She can't hear you, Mom. What did you say?
I said, isn't she glad she doesn't have carpet anymore?
Aren't you glad you don't have carpet anymore?
yeah,
Yeah.
other than all the hair and other stuff.
It's
all over
called a
the floor.
broom, and I have a vacuum.
I know.
In fact, I just
It's
finished
easier to
taking
clean up the mess.
100%. I actually cleaned the floor in here last weekend, and it was like so nice. Like I just put the vacuum around it, and I was done. Like it was so nice.
Yeah,
I still have to throw in my old vacuum.
I have carpet in my master bedroom only, and if it were up to me, that would be gone.
When
Yeah,
it
my
gets to
living room is the last room in the house that has carpet, and that'll be soon enough. All right, so we're going to put these 3 pieces together. I'm going to start with the pieces on the left and then put the pieces together on the right. That's how I'm going to do it. We're going to be making 4 of these. So I'm going to go ahead and just piece those up together. Sure, Mom and Cheryl are already on that, but we are going to be matching seams. So make sure we're nesting up our seams there. That's where you want to focus first, is on the seams. Don't worry too much about the edges. They're going to line up, although they might line up just a little off, and that's okay because that's part of your seam allowance. So I'm not worried about that. Just nest up that middle up really good.
I think you use a character that shows that it's actually handmade.
Alright. I didn't
All
look
right.
at it in seams. So. Not too bad. That one's not too bad.
We are moving right along. Like I said, we're all going to be up really, really early tomorrow, so we're trying not to make this too late of a night tonight. We're not going to rush through. I mean, we want to take our time. We want to hang out with all of our friends, but at the same time, we don't want to be out too late, or up too late, because we all have to be up at 0 dark stupid.
Well, Cheryl's got a long drive home from here.
Yes, and Cheryl's got to drive back home, then she's got to go to bed, and then she's got to drive back.
You guys can just roll into the next room and go to sleepies.
Yeah, that is
Well,
true.
because you're not driving tomorrow.
I am not driving tomorrow, so I can just crawl in the back seat and go to sleep
Nice.
just fine. Thankfully, my son wants to drive because he thought it looked cool last year to drive a truck through an apple orchard.
Of course you did.
He's
Now
taking his truck.
He is taking his truck.
Oh boy. I hope he doesn't get stuck.
Well, then it would be his own damn fault.
Not right now.
Where there will be an extra chair in my car, Cheryl, if you need a ride home.
Isabel can figure it out. No.
How
There
is
you
there
go.
going to be an extra chair? I thought that Lucas was coming with us.
Lucas and Tony, I assumed, were taking her car.
Well, yeah, and then her and Taylor are going back to school.
Oh, right, I forgot about you. Never mind.
But Taylor's gonna.
Forgot about who?
You.
Get her up.
I'm so confused.
I believe there's a stranger amongst us.
I have arrived.
The Iron Man has arrived just in time.
And she's called him a stranger.
We are pressing towards the center here, so this way.
Hi, Lucas.
Hello.
Hi, Lucas.
How are you
Any
guys?
news
There
you
you
want
go.
to share?
Yes, does Lucas have any news he wants to share?
Wait, I'm pressing.
Yes. So towards this one.
Okay, so like this.
So how are these
Okay.
going to go together? They don't look like they're
I
I still gotta put this one on, so can you talk and iron at the same
yeah,
time?
I have bad news. It is both good and bad.
Well, it's not necessarily bad. We'll work through it. But go ahead.
So I have gotten a job about 2 hours west of here. So in the next month or so, I will be moving
that like it's going to be ironed out.
my whole everything.
he
Okay.
is relocating.
Yes.
That is awesome, Lucas. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Yes, it is. It is very exciting for him. It is in the field that he wants to be in.
Yes.
He's been working a really long time to try and get this job, so it's like, you know, a great accomplishment. But at the same time, it's gonna. He says it's a bad thing because he's not gonna be physically here on the channel. We're gonna have to work through our Wild West Wednesdays, and we'll figure that out. But maybe we'll just add an extra screen to the Zoom calls, you know, and maybe you can join us that way.
In the After Dark editions, I'll be all virtual then, and then I've got to go through the technical difficulties.
Yeah, that's right. Yes.
It should be ironed the other way.
Yeah. So we're working through that. So that means that him and Tony will be moving about 2 hours west of us. They're still going to be in the state of Illinois, but they're going to be just on the outskirts of the western edge by the Mississippi River. So it's going to be fun.
That is
We're
awesome.
literally on the river.
But yeah,
Yeah, he's literally on the river, so that's going to be really cool. So Mr. Wizard is already planning trips. He's already excited about... He's already investigating what he can see when he's out there, so that's been pretty funny. We're all really excited for both of them. So it's been an exciting year. You know, engagement, now a new job, then moving. Tony graduates this coming year.
yeah, it'll be.
She starts her student teaching in January. It's there's a lot happening all at one time. Yeah, it's really exciting for them.
It's gonna be.
Terry,
brand
he
new.
has a machine, so that's the good news.
Yes.
He does have a sewing machine.
Well, it's Tony's, but
It's Tony's, but yeah. He can use it, Tony can use it, whatever. But he does have one, so he will be able to he'll be able to work on his Wild West project, and you and I both have one, so we'll still be able to do that together. It's just a matter of timing. We'll have to figure that out, whether we can still do it on Wednesdays or if we have to do it during the week or on the weekends.
So you might have to change the week because am I able to change the address that it's sending it to mid?
Yes. Yes. Lucas has just asked a very good question. He says, can I change the shipping address for his Cotton Cuts subscription? Because he gets his every month. And the answer to that is a resounding yes. All he needs to do is once he knows what his new address is, he needs to contact Cotton Cuts and he can make that change.
Well, that really helps.
Yes, that will
Well, and he'll
speed
put
things
a
up a little bit too.
forwarding. Doesn't the post office do forwardings too?
Yes, they can do forwarding as well. So once he knows the address, he'll need to go to the post office and set up an address forwarding for anything else.
Oh, no one caught it though. I said the key word.
You did? I didn't even hear it.
I said that was such a great.
Help. Yes, I didn't
I
hear
was waiting for it
it.
in chat. No one caught on.
Yes, Terry, it is a
There we
really
are.
great thing. There we go, Terry. Yep, there we go. It is a great thing for him. You know, we've all been in that situation before where you've got all these changes coming in at one time, and it can be really stressful. But he's got a great support system, obviously. Not just me, not just, Grandma Joyce and Sherlock Cheryl, but his family as well.
And Tony.
And Tony. Although, let's face it, she's not great in a crisis.
I think she's gonna surprise you in a crisis.
I think she will do just fine. She's really excited about it as well. So I think everybody's just really, really excited about it. But it is going to mean some changes with regards to how we do things on the channel moving forward. But that's okay.
Did you hear that?
Yes, I did. That's why Lucas and I both stopped.
Are you okay? You got
Holy crap! I gotta go check a puppy.
Okay, Tony said at least she wants to come in the house now. So
Yeah.
I guess Addison was not wanting to come in, and
Okay.
Sorry for those of you who are watching. We just heard some fireworks, some loud fireworks go off. Well, they were pretty loud, and our dogs are not really thrilled about them. So we now have a fur baby joining us.
Come on and lay down.
Addison is with me,
Yeah, Addison's in here.
and so is Wiggly.
Come on and lay down.
She's gonna hide.
Come on.
That's all right. You can hide in here, Annie. Not by Mommy's foot, but
She's probably gonna
hide under there.
Lay
Lay down. It's okay.
You want to lay on my foot, Eddie?
Here. These need to be pressed again towards the center.
Well, I have Gimpy in here with
The other
me.
way. Towards the center.
So Tony and Lucas haven't heard yet how sick my children are.
No. No, they have not. All of her puppies.
Uh-oh.
All of her puppies are sick.
All of them.
All of them. They all have something going wrong with them. Nothing life-threatening,
No.
but nothing,
but-
convenient
Nice, yeah.
either.
Well, after the vet has cleared out or cleaned out Gracie's foot, she now has a limp.
So Gracie has an infection in one of her toenails. And she's
Started
limping.
limping shortly after I got here.
Yes,
She only
did.
limps when there's new people.
Oh. Look how hard I am.
Yeah, yeah.
New human. I'm going to get sympathy because my family's not giving me sympathy.
Right. And then, what is wrong with Snoopy?
Snoopy has, they hope, a bacterial cyst in his eye, which I think I showed that to
Eyelid.
you.
In his eyelid, right?
It's the bottom eye, the bottom
Bottom lid,
lid.
water line.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
And they gave him antibiotic eye drops. They're hoping it's a bacterial cyst because it's in a precarious place and they really don't want to do surgery.
Yikes. Yeah, that does not sound like fun at all.
No, it wouldn't be. Not for him or me.
All right, we are moving along. We are already on step 6. We are just kicking butt and taking names today. Step 6, Mom, you will be happy to know, is a flying geese. She's obsessed with flying geese. We're going to be making 4 of them. So we're going to start with a large triangle F, which is this really cool fabric here. So I'm going to try to grab that one. And then we need 8 of the small triangle Bs. And we're going to be attaching those to each side. I always start with my left side. I don't know why. I just do. But I always start with the left side, press those, and then do the right side. That's just kind of how I do things. I'm going to go ahead and chain piece these up one after the other.
And Luke has 3 gut parasites.
Who does?
Pebbles does.
Apples?
Pebbles.
Uh-oh.
So the other two, and they're contagious, so the other 2 may have that too.
Yeah, well, puppies and parasites is kind of a common thing.
Oh yeah.
I know that when all 3 of ours were puppies, they all had the parasites. That was a common thing. In fact, Addison, our Wheaten Terrier, they're notorious for having stomach issues as it is, and it took us months to get Addison's stomach issues under control. I mean, it was really...
Yeah.
It was touch and go there for a little bit because she couldn't eat solid foods and she was having the diarrhea all the time, and trying to potty train a puppy when they've got diarrhea is just about near impossible.
Absolutely.
So
Well,
yeah,
and Pebbles-
she was a struggle for sure, and she does still have issues every now and again, because that's just part of her breed. But we worked through it, we got through it, and it's really good to have a good relationship with your veterinarian for sure.
Well, Pebbles doesn't have any symptoms, let's say, of any
Good.
three.
That's
Um,
good.
Yes, and that's why they were pleased at that. But they said, that doesn't mean that she hasn't passed it on to one of the other two or both.
Right, for sure.
So I went back and forth to the vet 4 times
No,
today.
out.
Okay.
Press them out. Well, that is terrible, Mom. I'm sorry to hear that. Terry says, I once had 8 dogs in my house on meds.
Oh.
When one got sick, I had to treat all of them, including a nursing mama and 4 pups. Oh,
Oh my
yikes.
goodness. Yeah.
Yikes.
Well, one of the medicines I have to give to Pebbles, it was 2 pills. I give her
Right.
1 today and 1 in 2 weeks.
Well, Jesus, how do you remember that?
Well, that's why it went out. I put an alert on my phone.
There you go. Because I would never remember that.
Well,
Might be 2
that's, I'm
weeks.
like, how am I going to do this?
Yeah, 2 weeks from now? My goodness. Yeah, I would never remember that. I gotta tell you, this goes much faster with an Iron Man. Much faster.
Yes, it does. We like those our Iron Men. Well,
Iron people.
Iron people.
You have an Iron Maiden, Mom.
Oh, Iron Maiden.
I have an Iron Man, you have an Iron Maiden.
Alrighty, she likes that, so we'll go with it.
Iron Maiden. I'm Iron Maiden.
And on our Wild West Wednesday streams, Lucas gets an Iron Maiden, which is the weirdest thing in the world. I gotta tell you, it's really hard to be on the other side.
So, why is it called Wild West?
Because that is the name of the puzzle mystery quilt that we are working on. It is called Wild West. Just like this one is called Tree of Life, that one is
But
called
why
Wild
did they
West.
call it Wild West?
That's a cottoncuts. That's a good question, and that's one for cottoncuts. I'm sure that they answered it on a live stream somewhere, but it's usually the theme for the quilt. So the quilt has some type of Wild West theme to it, or the colorways have a Wild West theme to them. That's usually how that works out. Like this one is Tree of Life, so all of the names of the fabrics are, like tranquility type of names, and they're all of the fabrics have an earthy feel to them, like an earthy print to them. Like ours are all pebbles. Mine here are all pebbles and like water droplets and things like that. So it's really just the kind of the theme that they go with regards to the fabrics and the design of the quilt, which we have no idea what it will look like until it's done.
Correct. I'll be honest with you, Dee, part of what I got too much going on with my chairs and stuff.
Oh no,
So
for
that's
sure.
why I didn't choose the Wild West, but the other part was I hate Westerns.
I'm kind of there with you.
There was no part of that Wild
I don't
West.
like the movies. I will be honest. I don't like the movies. That's for sure.
There was no part of the Wild West theme that intrigued me, so my apologies.
How far west are we talking? Because I'm moving about 2 hours west.
You're still in Illinois.
You're still in Illinois.
You're still considered the Midwest.
You're good. You're not going to worry about having to put stirrups and stuff like that on your food. So
We are moving along right on to step number 7, where we're going to be attaching a square B fabric to the side of our flying geese that we just made. So these 2 pieces are going to go together like this. We're attaching it to the left side. We're going to make 4 of those.
I'm attaching to the right side.
Well, then you're doing it wrong.
She's
How many
not,
steps
if
is
she
this?
is, she's taking it upon herself to do that willy-nilly.
This one is only 8 steps. We're almost done. We are just
You know, I don't know about you, Dee, but
moseying right along.
my fabric only goes into the machine on the right side. So
I'm sorry, Nancy.
What did she say?
She said, anyone going to join the heist? So I joined the heist, and then I was the only one who won.
Oh no. Oh no.
It's not rigged, I promise.
Too
it only
funny.
goes into the machine on the right.
Mine goes
Right?
in on the left. I don't know what kind of a machine you got.
When I'm facing mine, it's only on the it sews on the right hand side.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, like, I hurt myself thinking.
Yeah, that one hurt. Yeah.
That one was a little hurtful.
Not nearly as hurtful as 5 minutes to 1:45.
Oh, that's the Polish Standard Time.
Dee, what time is it? It's 5 minutes to 5:45.
It's easier than doing the math.
So I do have to share. Good. It's good. My son got his diploma.
Wow, did he really already? Well, good for him. I didn't realize he was planning to graduate early.
He's got his associates. He didn't go for a bachelor.
Ah, okay, that makes sense.
So-
But still, that's still a good thing. That's really exciting for him.
Working full time all through school, so I'm very proud of him. He got his associates in applied sciences, and he's a certified master mechanic level 1.
Good for him.
So he is thinking of going back and get the level 2 and 3, 2 more classes in automotive. But this August, he got up one morning and he said, "Mom, this is the first time in my school career." They're 22. This is the first time in my school career I haven't started school in August. Yes, honey, this is true.
Did you congratulate him on joining the real world?
Yes. Although, again, he's been working full time the whole
True.
time
True.
while going to school, but he is officially full time, where he has to get his butt up every single morning and drag himself to work.
He gets to join the grind.
I haven't thought one way. Let me have to
What did you make?
And have
That's
it
not
upside down.
Yeah, it is.
Oh. That's what I was missing. I was wondering, I was like, that doesn't look like it.
No, you gotta add it later.
What's B?
B.
Well, wait a minute. Let me see the other corner.
Ta-da! It's a pretty drink.
Oh, it's this one.
At least the camera will show it.
He has joined the real world. Yes, he has. Yeah, Terry, absolutely. If you know another content creator's channel, yeah, go ahead. She's trying to get subscribers. Maybe you can post to her channel and she'll have 50 for tonight. Yeah, that would be amazing. Yeah, let's go ahead. If you guys go over there, join her channel, leave her a comment, and let her know that Dani sent her. Dani and Terry, of course.
And you know what? Maybe, just maybe,
We can help her.
if I see you comment on one of her videos, the most recent video, I might throw in a little extra thimbles.
Oh boy, there's
Wow,
another
yeah.
incentive. Of course, he isn't giving you the first 5,000, so you might want to take it with a grain of salt. All right, last step is step number 8, where we are going to be attaching this flying geese assembly that we just made to the tops of our arches.
Sliding these.
So we're going to flip them over like that. We're going to be attaching them to the tops. We've made 4.
She's attaching them to the ducks. We made ducks.
Mom, I'm gonna buy you some Q-tips.
Ducks? What?
I'm gonna pick you up a package of Q-tips for tomorrow. Just saying.
You're the one sitting in the car with a mama.
She
Yeah.
said ducks.
I did not say ducks.
That's flying
Are
easy.
you trying to kill me?
To the ducks. All right. Have some more wine, Mom.
I can't help that's what you said.
That's not what I said.
Now, who heard ducks?
Yeah.
I did.
See, she heard ducks too. Remember ducks?
I said the tops.
And the
A who?
flying geese assembly. Top.
The top of the flying geese.
See, now I heard.
Said
There's
she
some
needs
weird-
40. I missed it. How many does she have so far that she only needs 40 left? 40 to get to what? To 1,000? What's her goal here? I missed it. Joanne's channel.
How bad are these? Oh, I didn't know I was doing that.
Let's see. She's at 31 right now.
Oh, okay. So she's trying to get to 50. I understand now. Okay. Gotcha. Yeah, because at 50, I think that's when she can actually do live streams.
Mm.
That's exciting for her. Congratulations to her. That's really exciting. And for those of you who are interested, we are still trying to get to 750 subscribers on our channel. Our goal is to get there by the end of the year. Hi, Sandy. Welcome to the channel. Speaking of a new subscriber, thank you very much for that. We really appreciate it.
That was new.
Oh, yeah, that's a new one. Yeah, that's a new one.
I was like, what happened to the music?
Yeah, I turned it up so we could hear it. Yeah. But welcome to the channel, Sandy. You have about 20 minutes, and then you'll be able to participate in chat. We're pushing up to the top here, so we're going this way.
I have a problem.
But we are trying to get to 750 subscribers by the end of the year. That is our goal. I like to try and set our goals pretty lofty and far out. So we're trying to get to 750 by the end of the year. And if and when we do, as soon as we reach that goal, you guys know I do huge giveaways when we reach these milestones. I give out full size, pre-cuts. I give out layer cakes. I give out, what was it? The one time we did
You go crazy.
I do. I give out a lot. I go a little too crazy.
And it's a lot of work for me on the back end.
This is a lot of work for him.
For both of us.
We did the charm pack frenzy one time where we were giving away a full-size charm pack, the full package, every 20 minutes. Yeah, for the entire live stream. It was crazy. We gave away just an absolute ton of them. It was so much fun. And then the one time when Mom was on the channel, we did the fat quarters. We were giving away fat quarters every 5 minutes or 10 minutes or something. It was just crazy. Just a single fat quarter, not the whole bundle. We weren't going that
She gives
crazy.
away the fat stuff when I'm on.
Yes, of course I do. Yeah. Of course I give away fat quarters when Mom's on the channel. Of course.
She wanted jelly rolls.
Oh, Nancy says, that scared me. I had my earbuds in. Nancy, I am sorry. I apologize for that. I can turn it down a little bit. I did have it up really loud so that we could hear it. Because the last few times that we had new subscribers, I couldn't hear them. And I wanted to make sure that I could hear them. So my apologies if I startled you. I apologize. But so if you are watching the channel and you haven't already, please consider subscribing. When we get to that 750 goal, it's going to be a lot.
So, just a heads up, the next 2 months, we got some shenanigans planned on our After Dark.
Oh boy, there's shenanigans. You friends know we are usually up to no good. This has been a very subdued live stream today. Very subdued because we all have to get up really early tomorrow.
Mm-hmm. I don't even want to know. I'm waking up 5 minutes before we have to leave.
Yeah. Well, we've got. So this one is a very subdued After Dark edition. Usually they're a little bit more shenanigan filled.
But I did attire everybody.
Cheryl did attire everyone. Yes, we all have some fall gear on. So Lucas and I are matching in our printed shirts, different colors. And Mom and Cheryl also have matching shirts in different printed colors.
I honestly didn't even look at what it was.
Not really.
until-
It's
I
a
was
sewing
like,
machine.
yeah.
It's awesome.
I legit just tossed it on.
It's just threw it on. He's like, I don't care. They told me to wear it. I'm putting it on.
Well, it's officially fall.
It's fall,
Cheryl-
y'all.
It's
I
my
love saying
favorite.
that. I don't know why.
I could stop sweating.
That is true. I have the fan going in here because I'm dying of heat in here. I had the windows open all day today. It was absolutely beautiful, but I can't have the windows open when I have a live stream because I never know what my neighbors are going to do because I'm not exactly in like the quietest of neighborhoods.
Nope.
So there's that.
I wasn't home for very long today.
Your fur baby with you still?
No, she left. Like,
No,
soon after.
she's okay. She took off. She's probably hiding with Daddy,
Miss Tony is home.
or she's with Tony. Yeah, she's probably in bed with Tony.
Well, do I have to get a Ziploc bag again? Are we done?
We are done with our clue. Can you believe that? Like that was like record time. We're like it's gonna take us forever to put this thing together. We're gonna be here all night, and we're done almost 15 minutes before we need it to be.
Yeah.
Oh, no hole. Oh, it looks like there's a hole in it from.
No hole. You sewed the hole up.
Mine looks
Yeah.
like a little sun. You see the little green, the lighter green that looks like a sun right
Oh,
there. That's kind of neat.
You sewed the hole.
Okay, good.
That looks like a house. Yes, it does kind of look like a house. I was thinking a horseshoe, but yeah, you're right. It does kind of look like a house. Speaking of houses, for those of you who've been watching the channel, you know we finished our Home Sweet Home project a little while ago, and I sent that one off to the long arm, and I got it back from the long arm, and it looks so cool. She did an all-over pattern in stars, so it looks really cool. So we'll be bringing that one back out on the channel to go ahead and put the binding on that one, probably in the next few weeks. I actually have 3 quilts
Another?
that I have to put the binding on. So we're going to have a lot of whips and UFOs that we're going to be pulling out. I've also finished up
Because I thought they
the Tower Bridge project that we had a while ago. I pulled that one out. That one came back from the long arm, and I just finished that one. I just put the binding on it. Did Tony even notice?
I know. I don't know if she did, but I did. I noticed.
You noticed it was there? So I put it on her bed. So it's already on her bed where it's already in its home. At least for now until she moves. But that one was a throw size. That's not really a bed blanket. That's more of a cuddle up on the couch kind of blanket. It does still need to be washed. But I did want at least her to see that it is finally done. She's been waiting like 2 years for that. So it's just crazy. So, all right. So let's go ahead and make our little tags for this one. I've got some extra pieces here from when Lucas was here doing his. So I'm just going to use up one of those. And this is clue number 8, and there are 4 of these. So I do a number 8 times 4. That's just what I do. You could do whatever you want, whatever works for you. Just make sure that you are marking them in some way, shape, or form. A lot of people are just like attaching the clue number, the actual piece of paper clue to it. Some people are putting it in a Ziploc. Some people are, putting it back in the plastic that it came in. Whatever you need to do, whatever works best for you to keep those clues together. I like to put mine with a safety pin so that everything is together. And then I keep all of my clues together in one place in a Ziploc, which I have right back here. So these are all of our clues. This is all 1 through 7, and now it'll be 1 through 8. All in one place, and we are getting ready. We've got one more clue to put together next month, the month of October, before we get to see our final reveal in November, when we get to see what this thing actually looks like put together. So it's really exciting. It's a lot of fun, and if you guys are not already, make sure you check out our Wednesday live streams. We don't do Wednesday every Wednesday. Once a month on Wednesdays, we call it Wild West Wednesday, where Lucas is putting together a clue. Now, this guy has never even been behind the machine before, so we are really testing out cotton cuts to see just how fun and easy It is for anyone to put together. Not just quilters, not just sewers, but someone who's never done either. And he is having a great time. He emails me the second he sends me text messages the second he gets his package. He's like, "I got it. When's our next live?" And I'm like, "Dude, you gotta wait a couple weeks. Everybody else needs theirs first. You gotta hang on."
I think it's cool that he's interested. Oh, look, I did find it crunch.
Terry, we are today, right now, we're working on Tree of Life, but on Wednesdays, the Wednesday is when we do the Wild West. So sorry if I confused you there. Tree of Life is today, and Wild, so we are doing both of them on the channel, just not in the same day.
Which one are you working with?
It's all helping new content creators. Yes, absolutely. That is all. That is what we are about here on this channel, is helping everybody.
You started the Halloween one?
Yes, Cheryl, we did start the Halloween one. We started that one 2 weeks ago. That one was Hillside Charm. Mom is doing the Halloween one, and I'm doing that one. That one's called Man Cave Rules.
I cut a bunch
That
of
one is
squares.
really cool.
What is this?
Let me flip the camera over. We don't need to be looking at the Zoom camera anymore here. Give me just a second.
I have this fabric. if you
There
need
we
more.
go. We don't need to be looking at an empty Zoom camera anymore.
I didn't like
It's still hanging here, but
When
I just turned it back
no
on.
Halloween.
But we just don't need to be looking at it there. Terry says, "I've been making quilts all week and I am not a quilter." LOL. No worries.
I'm very much a crafter. Not
Yes,
a quilter.
Cheryl is not a sewer or a quilter either. She's a crafter. She posted pictures on our Facebook page about a craft that she made. She took a quilt panel, it's a glow-in-the-dark panel, and she turned it into this beautiful wall hanging. She stretched it onto a frame, spray painted the frame, put some skeletons and stuff on there. It is awesome. You guys have got to check that out if you haven't already. Do !FB in chat to join our Facebook group. We like to share things over there. A lot of times you'll see stuff there that you won't see here on the channel. So make sure you check that out. Also on Instagram as well. If you are interested, you can do !, I think in IG for Instagram, I think. If you do ! Links in chat, it'll give you both. I know that. Marie says she's got to go. Have a great day apple picking and good rest of the night and weekend. Thank you so much for that, Marie. I really appreciate it.
Thank you.
Lucas forgot to turn
Bye,
his
Marie.
volume off, so I got to hear myself talk.
I can't remember what the Instagram link is.
I can't remember either. That one gives you both of them, yeah. So thank you very much for that. Linda says, "Drink, drink, drink." Yes, yes, yes. Linda, I just made myself a brand new one, so I gotta sock this one down. I mean, not like right here on the channel. I'll do that after the stream.
You know what I mean?
She's been working on a glaze quilt all week. I'm using K-Facet, and it looks amazing so far. I'm anxious to see it done. I'm not a big fan of K-Facet. I think the fabrics to me are just, they're they're beautiful. Don't get me wrong. They're just very busy. And I'm just not a person for busy fabrics. I'm not a big fan of that, but that's all right. What are you two doing over there?
What she's doing? She's whipping stuff out and swinging.
Well, I thought we got extra time, so I pulled out the
What did you pull out?
Cotton Cuts box table runner.
Oh, the Christmas one.
This is Christmas?
Oh, well, those are snowflakes.
Are they? Okay. The one we had to write Cotton Cuts for the
Yes, that was last year. Cotton Cuts did a mini mystery quilt, a mini puzzle mystery quilt. It was a table runner project. It was over the Christmas holiday. It was over the winter holidays. I had ordered it. I didn't get a chance to put it together. I went ahead and I gave it to my mom because I said, "Here, this is what Cotton Cuts is about. Try to put it together. See if you like it." So she put the whole thing together, except she was missing a piece of fabric. So we had to reach out to Cotton Cuts. They sent her the piece of fabric. She never put the rest of it together. So she's going to put the rest of it together right now. So there you go.
Okay.
Here.
Terry
Clue
says
four.
she made the mini petals quilt from Jordan Fabrics. That's really cool. Awesome. I love Jordan Fabrics. I'm a huge fan of theirs. I grab all of Donna Jordan's patterns all the time. I'm constantly watching her channel. Patty says the glaze pattern actually showcases the big bold fabrics. It's free pattern and quilted twins. Awesome, Patty. That's really good because I mean that was one of the things with the resilient project that we're working on. Is I wanted something that would really showcase the fabrics, the big fabric pieces. So that's good that we got that. That you were able to find a pattern that really works with it. Like I said, I'm not. That doesn't mean I'm never going to use a Cape Facet fabric. It's just not there. It's just not my go-to. We all have our go-tos. Michael Miller's fabrics are my absolute favorite. I have found over the years. I just love them. I love the feel of them. I love the bright bold colors of them. I love how they held up in the washing machine. I just absolutely love them. So they have kind of become my favorite. That and the Moda Grunge fabric has become one of my favorites as well. There's nothing wrong with K Facet fabrics. They're fantastic. They're beautiful. They do a fantastic job with them. They're just not. They're not my go-to. But that's not to say that I won't necessarily ever go to them. I may someday. That's for sure. And it does appear that Wyndham fabric seems to be the one of my go-tos lately. I've been using that one a lot as well. Yes, Michael Miller's. I have learned to love the Michael Miller fabrics, and it's actually because of cottoncuts that I have learned to love the Michael Miller fabrics. A lot of my PMQs have been Michael Miller's. This one is not. This one is actually Northcott Fabrics. But yeah, I've really learned to love the Michael Miller's fabrics for sure. I'm all quilted out, Terry says. I understand that, Terry.
Right?
Now, Mom and Cheryl, I am not able to help you. I do not have those instructions, so I cannot help you from here.
I know.
You guys are on your own with that one.
Mm-hmm.
That is for sure.
I don't know.
And then the white piece goes
Looks
over
like
here.
Sandy's got about 5 more minutes, and then she can join in chat. We do have that 20-minute timer on there. Sandy, I do apologize for that. Unfortunately, we had to do that because we got spammed by a troll. So we do apologize that you have to wait that long to join us. But we're here hanging out for just a little bit. Got a little bit of time left. Usually we go till about 8:30 with these after dark editions. But we finished way earlier. Like I could probably start on my other one because I actually have 2 colorways for Clue 8 that I could probably put together. I don't know that I'll get it done. I might get it done in half an hour.
Yep. It was on the other side, but I got the iron first.
Quilted Twins Glazed free pattern. Thanks, Terry, for posting that. I really appreciate you adding that link in there. I'm gonna go ahead and grab that one later today myself. I love free patterns. You know, I'm a big girl for free patterns, so thank you for that. I appreciate that. And thank you also for posting the links to all those other content creators. I saw 3 or 4 of them in there, so thanks so much for that. I encourage that type of thing here on this channel. I am not about, only talk about this channel. I'm not one of those people. I do okay on YouTube, but I'm not trying to make a career out of this. I'm just here to hang out with you guys and have a good time. Some of those content creators are trying to make a career out of what they do, and I would much rather let's support them as much as we can. So if you haven't already, please make sure you go over to those channels. Go ahead and subscribe to them and tell them that Dani and So Not an Expert sent you, so that they know that we are helping to support their channel as well. So thank you so much for that, Terry. I appreciate that. Let's just looking to see. Yes, we all do what we can. Absolutely. Well, we all do what we can to try and help each other out. I know some channels are very strict about that thing. That is so far not a rule on my channel. As long as you're a moderator, you can post the links, and I trust my moderators. They have way more knowledge about this stuff than I do. Well, except for this one.
Yeah, no, I'm not ignoring you guys. I am actively
adding
I am going through the video that I've not done for the past week or two, and
so he can get you guys your thimbles.
Yeah. By
so
the end of the day, so I don't forget.
I told him by the end of the next weekend, but yeah. He's working on it. He will get you guys those thimbles that he promised you. So, yeah. Did you figure out what you're doing over there, Mom?
Well, I think so.
What are you
We
doing?
think we don't know.
Okay.
It's the table runner that we ran. I ran out of them.
Right. You have more pieces to put together, right? But you were able to figure out where you left off?
Well, yeah, kind of.
Well, that's good.
Kind of, sort of.
I mean, you have a whole hour and a half car ride tomorrow, too.
I'm driving.
Oh, she's making you drive.
Well,
Are you taking your car or her car?
No, her car. I asked if she wanted me to drive, because she always yells at me that I never drive. So I asked her, do you want me
But
to
then
drive?
she yells at you when you're driving, so...
Oh, you... The whole parade, she was yelling at me. Stop! And I'm like, I'm fine.
Which I didn't know you were driving too.
We were in the Camaro, so we were the odd one out.
Oh, okay, gotcha. I didn't see the Camaro. I just saw the whole train
What
go
car
by.
were you guys?
We were in my car, but we were far enough. Like, I was too far back for you guys to have been able to
okay.
see me, but like we could see the police officer blocking traffic. Because when we first pulled out of the parking lot, but to get the oil changed, the police officers were behind us, and I'm like, what is going on? Because we turned left on Ogden and down to 47.
Yeah.
Or, I'm sorry, 30 down to 47, and I'm like, there's like 2 police cars. I'm like, what, is there like a funeral, or what's going on? And I'm like, that's so weird. I'm like, what is that? And then, so we're sitting at the light, so we were going in a different direction, and I'm like, what is going on? And I'm like, oh, it's the Jeeps, because all of a sudden the Jeeps, Jeep, and I'm like, oh my God.
And the Camaro, and you're just like, what?
I didn't even see the Camaro. We just saw the Jeeps. I'm like, oh, okay, it's the Jeep thing. Okay, fine. So then we went down 30, and we turned on 47, and we get to the stoplight there at 47, and all of a sudden I see the cops again. And Jeep.
Just
And
like,
I'm like,
I can't
damn
get away.
it, we did it again. I'm like, how did we catch him? Like, so it was, I'm like, I wonder what the route is now, because I'm like, are we going to catch him again? You know, like,
I don't even...
it was really funny.
Your hand, right? That one I had
Lucas was
already-
part of a Jeep parade this morning as part of the charity event that he was working with him, with his family on. It was a Jeep, like the car Jeep parade, and so Mr. Wizard and I were out running errands, and we just happened to get caught behind the parade twice. So that was pretty funny.
Group 4.
So this is why you don't try and...
Hey Lucas, I need 10,000 thimbles. Can you hook a girl up? Patty says.
Patty, type exclamation mark thimbles really quick in chat.
That's
Now I've started to do it, and now my live chat is
now
broken, so
oh no.
now I don't have anything. I don't know if I went too far. Oh, maybe I went too far forward.
Yeah, sometimes you gotta let it catch up.
I'll let it catch up for a little bit.
Too funny. Fingers crossed.
And it's going
Funny.
to...
I mean, he does some crazy things with the thimbles, so yeah.
So,
He likes giving them away. That's
And
for
forgetting
sure.
to give them away.
That's for sure. And just a reminder for those of you who are interested, I mean, the thimbles is a great way to earn some prizes
Well, I
here on the
don't
channel.
know what this piece
Another
is
way to
going to
earn some great prizes on the channel is by becoming a member. That's a new thing that I opened up on the channel just a few months back, like a month or two ago. We have 3 different levels for members. We have the Thumbelina level, which is basically a way for you to give back to the channel, give in a little bit, and you also become a member of my Scrap Busters Club, which means that you will receive at least 1, most likely 2 shipments a year from me with a bunch of scrap pieces of fabric if you're interested. The second level is our Fat Quarter Club, which basically means that I will send you every 3 months, I will send you 3 fat quarters and some notions. Just a way for me to say thank you for becoming a member and for supporting the channel. And then the larger one it's a little more expensive. That is our Experts Club. And then that one is you become a member of the Fat Quarter Club, you become a member of the Scrap Busters Club, and you will also become a member of the Experts Club, which means you will be included in a Zoom call with us once a quarter. Myself, Lucas here will be on there, as well as maybe Mom Joyce might be there, maybe Sherlock Cheryl will be there. It is not recorded, it is offline, so you don't have to worry about being camera shy or recording or anything like that. But it's an hour or 2 hour long session where we just kind of hang out. You guys get to hang out with me in my sewing room, I'll answer any questions you have. I'm an open book. You can ask me anything, and we just have a great time. I'd like to eventually, once we get more and more people into that group, I will eventually start to come up with some projects and things that we'll be doing as well. But everything comes along with time, so that's something that if you are interested in, please consider. Consider that. If not, that's okay. There is no charge for this channel. This channel will always be 100% free, and the goal of this channel is not to make any money. The goal of this channel is always just to hang out with friends and have a good time, and maybe make something in the process sometimes. Who knows? Sometimes we're lucky, sometimes not. But that's always the goal on this channel. It is never to make money. The money is just to support the channel itself, to fund new projects. That is what the money goes towards. It is not, I'm not trying to make a living out of this. I love the job that I do now. I love my corporate job, and I'm not planning to leave it anytime soon. So that's not what the goal of this particular channel is. And well, Terry, thank you so much. And we love you too. She says, I love your channel. Well, thank you, Terry. We love you, and we love your channel as well. So if you're not already, make sure you go subscribe to Terry's channel. She's one of my moderators. She does a fantastic job. She's been with me. She's been with this channel since the very, very beginning. And I truly appreciate her friendship. And really, I'm so grateful to her. Making friends. Absolutely, Nancy. That is why I started this channel, and that will always be the goal of this channel, is simply just to make friends and hang out with them. Like I said, if we make something in the process, great. If not, otherwise we're just hanging out. And maybe playing some drinking games. You just don't know. How you doing over there, Mom? It looks like you just put your bin away. Does that mean you finished it? You're all done?
Yeah. Now all I have to do is put all of the pieces together.
Oh,
on
gotcha.
that table runner, and then it'll be done.
We figured out the
Awesome.
I figured out what I needed,
To finish?
Thing. Yeah.
Awesome. Well, we can't wait to see what that looks like. So make sure you put that together and take a picture of it and post it on our Facebook group so we can see what that looks like. And I encourage you guys to all do the same. Whatever you're working on, even if it's not necessarily sewing related, but something that you want to show off to the friends and family, as long as it's appropriate. Make sure you post it on Facebook. We would love to see what you guys are working on.
Dee, turn it over, Cheryl.
Is that a layer cake?
I don't know what it is. Read the back, Cheryl. It tells you.
It says 8 fat quarters, 1 1/8 yard background.
Okay, we could do that. That's fun.
Well, I'm just telling you, they sent that as with the extra pieces of fabric that we were missing.
Oh, well, that was really nice of them. We'll hang on to that. We'll do something with that later. Terry says the video is spinning. Well, Terry, I am sorry for that. That seems to be an issue today. It's like Zoom is not working real well and YouTube's not working real well, so I apologize
I think
for that.
it's the rain, hurricane.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's all weather related, 100%. But yeah. Awesome. Yeah, Mom, hang on to that. We can do something with that. That's for sure. Okay, it's back. Oh, well, that's good. Thank you for that. All right, friends. Well, I think that is it. We're ending the chat. Ooh, wow. We're ending it's 2 tequilas in, I'm telling you. We are ending the live stream a little earlier this week. We were a little subdued. We kind of rushed through, and that's because we do have some pretty early morning plans for tomorrow. We all have to be up really, really early, but that's okay. We got everything done. We did a fantastic job. Everything looks really great. Mom, I don't think I ever saw your pieces, so I'm sure you already put them away, but that's okay. I'll see them later. If you are part of this particular project, the Tree of Life, make sure you post pictures in our Facebook group. Let us know what colorway you're working on, because we would love to see it. Otherwise, we will be back here next week, Sunday morning. I think we're going to be at 11 a.m. because I think breakfast is next Sunday, isn't it? Yeah, breakfast is next Sunday. So next Sunday, we're starting a half hour later, so 11 a.m. Central Time. We are working on something. I don't know what. We're going to be working on something, I promise. All right, guys.
I'm going to guess it's a quilt.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure it's a quilt. I'm just not sure which one. I have so many projects going right now. It is not even funny. Like, I have to remember which ones we haven't done yet. Mom, I promise you, yours will come up again in October. I'll let you know when. You're welcome to join me on camera.
I think you need a whiteboard.
I do have one. I just have to
I think you need a calendar whiteboard so that you can put the dates.
Yeah.
and what project you're working on.
Yeah, I actually have one. I have to put it on the wall. Yeah,
Oh.
I just need to use it.
Yeah.
But I do have one. Tony gave it to me before she moved.
Fine.
Yeah, so I just need to use it.
Yeah, that would help.
Yep, so it would. All right, friends, have a great rest of your weekend. We will see you next week, 11 a.m. Central Time on Sunday morning. We'll be doing something. I don't know what yet. We'll let you know. And hopefully I'll have a new video for you by the end of the week as well. All right, friends. Talk to you soon. Bye for now.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye, everyone.